Hi everyone, I'm going to paint a quick little fern leaf. I painted one yesterday just as a little practice, and it's a lot of dirt on this fern, but that's okay. I just got it in the garden. I want to use a little drop of sepia, so these are my colors, the color chart that I have there. We just had some lovely rain, and I'm going to mix a little bit of this permanent sap green and then some yellow ochre. I'm going to put it in there, and I might use a bit of this cadmium yellow with some sap green, very watery. And I want quite a thick consistency, so for this here, I'm going to use a little bit of yellow ochre, quite a dark consistency. And as I mentioned before, this brush holds quite a lot of water, so I'm going to start from here, and it's cloudy and raining, and you just touch the paper, and some parts you just push your brush down and just make little thicker little sections on your paper. Let's do it like that, and then I'm going to get a little bit more of the green and a drop of the yellow and some of the sepia. Wow, I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's quite lovely. It's not our raining season in summer. We normally have winter rainfall, but it's raining. And I'm just going to make a tiny little twirl at the top there. And like I said, this brush holds quite a lot of water, so it's a travel little brush that I ordered from Etsy. It's a lovely brush. And then what you want to do is just create tiny little things. We're not painting everything exactly like it is. We're just playing, just relaxing, painting markings. And then I'm just going to draw these little lines here. They're not all starting across from each other. Each one is a little bit lower than the other one, and all different ways. And they all different parts. And I'm going to rinse my brush. I'm just going to wipe off some of the excess water on my paper there. Wow, and you can just hear the rain. It is beautiful. I want quite a lot of green mixed with yellow, and it's a bit dark, so hopefully you can see. What I want to do is I'm going to take the brush on this side, move it to there, and then on that side, so that we can see that little inside of the leaf there. Then I want to move this pigment around because I don't want it to be too dark on the edges there. It's a little bit dark. I'm going to just wipe some of the water off my brush and lift up some of the color. In fact, I'm going to use some of that color right here on that brush there. And we don't want little blooms. I don't mind a few, but I don't want too many. So I basically wanted that light color. It's a little bit too much pigment on my brush. And I'm just going to lift it up and use it on these different little parts of my fern. There you go, and that side. Wow. Oh, we normally don't get lightning. So interesting. And just change the angle of your brush every time, move it down, and that's what you want. You don't want too much pigment on your brush so that it causes these little watercolor markings like that. You see that? Just move your brush over it again to soften it. We'll go back and drop some darker little lines in later. And a bit more. So I want to change the angle because I have my camera in my hand. And this is just a fun few minute painting session. Again, I don't want my brush to be too wet. So a bit more of a yellow mixing there. And so I think the difference is just painting in that little line first, and then you just go over it with your brush. You have a nice point, makes a difference. Lift up the pigment that's excess there on the painting, or just sweep it back. And then again this side, and then that side, and there. And let's do that one. And as you can see, I didn't pick up quite a lot of pigment because I have quite a lot on this brush, and this is a synthetic little travel brush. And I'll just go back and darken this, but preferably it's a little study, it's fun. You don't have to go back and do any changes. It should just be what it is. The way you put down the color, that's how it should stay. This is not a botanical painting, so we don't want perfect art here. This is your 10-minute break each day where you just want to have your brush in your hand, some pigment, some water, a little sketchbook, some plants. Someone's making coffee in the background, you can hear the noise. I've got rain there, beautiful. It's raining, you can't see it because it's under a little patio section there. But it's raining and it is just beautiful, but you can hear the rain. And this is just a few minute painting session in your garden or on your little deck, where you can watch the rain and listen to the drops and the lightning and the thunder. And this is the sneaky little paint set that I have, and this is for a what do you call it, an easel, but I don't use it at the moment, so I'm just use it for my paint. Yeah, I still have to fill up some of these, but this is the set that I use down there where I just paint all of these little things, and then I make notes. I painted the steering color, a fun little sketchbook that stays down here where I have these brushes ready with some paint, some water, a glass, and then you just paint. And most of the time I have a cup of coffee with me as well. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will practice this. It was quite quick and easy, and like I said, the way you put the brush down on the paper, it should stay like that. We don't want perfection here. This is just for fun. See you soon. So this is the little area where I normally sit and I paint my 10-minute painting break. The birds, and there's a lot of lightning, and you can actually see all the rain coming through the deck right there, which is the deck we normally sit up on and dry and visit. But it is raining today, and I'm gonna go in now and maybe paint some more, have a cup of coffee. But I'll see you guys tomorrow or soon again with some painting, 10-minute painting, just for relaxation. Bye.